gear review number 2. We're going to talk about packs. We're going to talk about this pack in particular, but also similar day packs, 3-day packs, get home bags, whatever you want to call it. This is my workhorse. I went on Camelback's website. This is a Camelback ALPINE EXPLORER. I've had this for 13 years. And apart from some wear and tear here, you know, just a little bit on the bottoms, which would make sense. There's a burn hole there. I'm not sure, probably a fire spark. I have over 100 miles hiked in this thing, at least. This is my favorite pack. I went on Camelback's website and they don't make it anymore. I wish they did. I actually love this pack so much. I picked up a second one on eBay, and you can find them, but I love it. Has tons of pockets. It's 100 liter or 100 ounces. I think it's 26 liter. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. But packs in general. Why do we have packs? This thing has been to Guatemala with me. It's been all over the place. Montana, South Dakota, Texas, Oklahoma. I mean, I've hiked everywhere with this thing. Just day hikes. This was my just general bag that I kept in the trunk or in the back seat of the truck. I kind of use it for different purposes now, but this is probably one of my favorite packs. It has the air circulator here on the back, which if you do any hiking, I strongly recommend that you get a backpack that has these indentations like this, extra padding, and what it does is allow air to move through that gap in your back, kind of keep you cooler, which if you do 2 miles or more, that's really gonna help. It has a padded waistband with clips. These clips are super strong, the webbing's super strong. I like this pack too because the shoulder pads are nice and padded, but what I also like is a lot of the new packs, the padding doesn't go all the way down like this one does. A lot of them are stopping like right around here, and they're cutting out like 3 to 6 inches of padding that they used to do, and I'm sure they're doing that to save costs. I don't have my water bladder in here. I have multiple water bladders with filters attached. I also like where the water bladder goes. I've noticed that in some packs now that they're just doing like a sleeve in the main compartment. I don't like that. But once again, I don't know if people are just trying to save costs or what the issue is, but I believe that a lot of packs are better back then, 13, 20 years ago, than they are now. The material's a little bit better and stronger. Like I said, this thing's 13 years old, and apart from it wearing out, discoloration and things like that, this Alpine Explorer, it's held up. The zippers hold up. They have these long tabs. So what to look for in a pack? Now, I do a lot of like single day hikes with my kids and nephew and things like that. We're actually got another one planned here in the next week. Maybe put some footage up on that when we're done with that. But it's, I don't want to say mission specific, but that really is what it is. What are you using it for? Now you'll see hikers or joggers, they make a really small, like just basically a water bladder with just a couple pockets just to throw some snacks in. They're really light, really small, you throw them on. I had those for my kids when they were little. I remember my son, we did a Avalanche Lake up in Glacier National Park, and my son hiked that at 3 years old, and it's 2 miles each way. So my kid's been hiking for a long time, but you know, they have multiple size packs. This one, I've packed everything I've needed because of how I pack, which we'll do another video on that. But I packed enough clothes in this thing for a week, no problem, and all kinds of extra stuff. So, but I'm a minimalist in a lot of ways, and so I love this pack. But what to look for in a pack? Good zippers. That's the first thing I would look for. Well, the first thing I'd look for is the size of the pack that you need for the intended purposes. I have a lot of different packs. I probably have 12 different packs, and that's because I have extra packs for kids and things like that, nephews, people who don't have them. So the first thing is, what are you using the pack for? The size. The second thing is zippers. These zippers are cool because they have a waterproof layer, so when I zip that up, this is waterproofed right here. And that's really cool. So zippers, make sure the zippers are good. Move them back and forth several times when you're buying it. Spend a little bit more money. This pack, I believe when I bought it 13 years ago, was like $120. That was a lot for me 13 years ago. It's not as much, I mean, with inflation and stuff, that's like, people are like, hey, it is what it is. This pack now probably would be $175, $200 if they actually made it again, which I would encourage you, Camelback, to do. So zippers, size, zippers. I'm a pocket freak. I love pockets, separation on my packs. This one has pencil holders, little pack here, little holder here, zipper here, has a front pouch here. Then on top, it has a padded feature here where it's everything in there is like fleece lined, so you can put some sunglasses in there or a radio. It has these clips here with mesh bags. You put shoes, sandals, things that are getting wet that you want it to drain out. It has the side mesh bag on one side, mesh pocket on one side, and then it has a zipper pouch on the other side, and then it has your main compartment here. So I like multiple pockets because I like to keep things separate. And when I load this pack and I do a video on that, I have all different things in different packages, like in different bags. So I could just grab a bag. I know a first aid kit, it's in one bag. Food and stuff, it's in another bag. Matches, lighter, whatever, flint and steel, it's in another bag. So I just can grab a bag and things aren't rolling all over the place. And we'll go over on how to load up your bag and things like that, because there's a specific way to carry that weight. Is way more comfortable instead of just throwing everything in there like a lot of people do. So it has a great chest clip here. I always wear the chest clip, almost always, because it helps me. I have a broad chest. It just kind of centers everything. The padding is really great. Make sure that when you get a pack, you have good padding on the shoulders right here, and decent padding. It doesn't have to be extreme, but decent padding around the waist, because what tends to happen is it rubs. If you haven't done any hiking, things rub, right? So just think about that. Think about carrying it. I mean, you might look like a weirdo. I don't mind looking like a weirdo, but go in the store, put on a pack, walk around the store with it, kind of see how it fits, throw some stuff in there, and you know, there's multiple places you get these packs. There's Academy, has some, Academy Sports, REI, you can go to their website, Amazon, eBay, you can get a used pack. I can't tell you how many people buy packs, use it one time, never use it again. They pack it and move it and pack it and move it, and finally like, why am I keeping this? I'm never going hiking again, and then they sell it. You can get a lot of great deals, sometimes half off, you know, a third off, just for a pack that's only been used one time on eBay. So I'd check those sources out as well. So first, size of the pack you need. Okay. Second, zippers. Get good zippers. Third, pockets, so you can keep things separate. Fourth, I would definitely recommend is the padding. Okay. Fifth is this airway. See if you can get a pack with that airway that's super comfortable and keeps sweat from your, you know, the back of your shirt just gets wet. It helps with that. Six, make sure it has water bladder feature, which almost all do. You can even get the one at Sam's Club and Costco, the cheap ones. They even come with water bladders now. Most packs do. And then, let's see. Price. Don't spend a ton of money unless you're going to do it, and which I encourage you to. Get out there, hike, day hikes. I don't know of a place that doesn't have a day hike within an hour away, which a day hike is typically 1 to 3 miles, 1 to 5 miles if you really push it each way. and that's not bad, right? And so encourage you to get some of those. I'll put some footage on some hikes that we're going to be doing coming up. Hunting season's coming up. We plan on doing some hunting. I wouldn't even carry, I mean, I've carried this pack hunting lots of times. Because I'm just, if I park my truck and I'm just going out for the day, not going too far, this is a great pack for that. I'm not worried about it. It's really comfortable. But I shared with you my favorite pack. If you can find one of these on eBay, go for it, or at a yard sale, snatch that bad boy up. You will not regret it. But when you're looking for a day pack, and I'll bring in some others, we'll do some reviews on others. One my daughter likes. And so we'll go through more reviews. I'm excited for gear reviews because I love gear. It's so exciting. I love this stuff. But we'll get into more and more of that. But get a day pack for whatever purpose, and maybe we'll even get into get home bags. But there's so many videos on YouTube and people talking about get home bags and so on and so forth. And one of the things I rarely hear about is a bag that's comfortable. They just grab something that looks military or something that looks cool, and they'll just grab it, but there's no functionality to it. I'd really be leery of that. I'll tell you that. And a get home bag. And what is a get home bag? A get home bag is if something happens, catastrophe, black swan, whatever, you have to get home in a hurry. You have a bag that's pre-packed with things to get you home. That's basically what that is. And there's YouTube videos out there of people who go into greater detail. You can run the gamut. It's endless, right? I'm not getting into that right now. I just want you to get a pack that's a good size, that's very comfortable, that's durable. Just think about those things. And it'll serve you well multiple years like this one has for me for 13 plus years. So hope you liked the video. Leave a comment down there if you have a pack that you like that you want to share, and we'll check that out maybe. Or if you have any questions, I have all kinds of different packs. I have North Face packs, I have Camelback packs, I have all kinds of packs, and I've used them all. I like this one, and anyways, leave your comments, like, subscribe, share the YouTube channel with people, and we'll talk to you later.